Hey everybody, welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add some awesome games to your backlog. If you like the rogues, you're in the right place. Thanks for being out here with us. Our goal each time is to add some amazing games to your wish list and make it so big, along with your backlog, that your knees literally creak. And, nobody has commented to me yet saying, my God, Goat, my knees actually creaked today. Would you stop it with this? But I have seen people say, hey, you did it to me again. I added the game. So for now, I'll take that. But I appreciate you being here with us today. We are back here with some HOLOCURE. This is a game that you can actually find for free out on itch.io. If you haven't created an itch account, it takes about a minute or two, and you can find all kinds of cool games on there that these creators will sometimes put out there before. Let's see, when defeating a target, there's a 5% chance that a sapling will drop. A sapling heals 3%. Oh, wow. This is a really cool character. All right, we're going to go with the additional leaves. So I strongly recommend that you check this game out. This is a arena roguelite survival game, or if you prefer, a reverse bullet hell, or if you also prefer a bullet heaven game. Well, do we want to level it up all the way? No, we're going to go sapling. Check out this new ability. So one of our community members, Walter Brock, reached out and said, hey, Goat, I'm actually getting ready for the big update to HOLOCURE on September 5th. They're going to be adding a bunch of new characters, and I need to add and get those hot holo coins so that I'm ready for the new characters. And I said, boy, you know what? That is a wonderful idea, and I think I want to do the same thing. So here we are, and I am again enjoying some hot HOLOCURE action, and you can too, for free, out on itch. Okay, let's level up the sapling. This is a brand new character that I opened up via the unlock feature. So there's a couple things happening here. We've got, interesting. We've got meta progression in the form of stat boosts that can be unlocked. And then we've also got additional characters that can be unlocked. So this game has a ton going for it. Let's see, Whisperer. Every 10 seconds, gain 1 Whisper, max 3. Each stack heals 2% HP every 2 seconds on taking next hit. Consume 1 Whisper to negate the attack. Boy, she's got a lot of cool abilities. Like this character quite a bit. Hey, we got 3 boxes. How about it? Okay, so we got the glow stick. Love it. Shoot 2 additional leaves and aim towards targets. Awesome. When a target is defeated, there's 20% chance to heal. Oh, more healing. Okay. All right, so I was going to mention this at the top regarding this character. I was getting strong Mega Man 2 Leaf Man vibes, or Woodman. Might be Woodman, now that I think of it. And now that we've awoken, which I believe is another way of saying evolution, now I'm really getting these vibes because the leaves are zooming along here. When healing, a branch will grow under a random nearby target. Wow. That is awesome. Okay. So anyway, thank you to Walter Brock for making me remember that this game was out there and that the update is coming. And if you play this game, you might want to get ready for this as well. All right, let's grab the anvil and get an upgrade to the cutting board. This can be quite good when it's leveled up. Okay. Well, I really like the way those branches come out like they're stalactites or mites. I can never remember. Lose 5% HP every second, but gain 30% damage. I don't think we're going to do that. We'll go with the fan beam instead. All right. So we're out here with Leaf Lady. We're going to call her that. That's not her real name, but like I say, those Mega Man 2 vibes were strong with this character. That's the way I'm feeling about it right now. And we're going to try to have a good run and see if we can survive this stage. Now, I took a look at the update that is coming on September 9th. And I don't know. It looks like to me there might be a new stage coming as well. Apparently, the update wasn't going to be as big and beefy. But then some other details came out. The update got pushed back a little bit, and now we're getting even more cool stuff. So I'm excited. I bet you're excited too. Let's see here. Let's go with the lava bucket. We'll have a new capability out there. And we're going to continue to have a wonderful run. You know, I took a little bit of a look at the games that were shown off at Gamescom, and few games stood out for me. Talk a little bit about those. What I want to also mention, though, is if you're new to the channel, really appreciate you being here with us and hanging out, and I would love to earn the right to your subscription, have you spend more time with us more frequently. Just know, again, that if you do, it's probably going to cost you some money. It states very expressly in the contract that you sign if you hit the sub button that we're going to recommend games to you. You're going to want to play them, and then it's going to cost you some money. So hopefully that Steam wallet is loaded up. Sometimes these games hit consoles as well, and you know, so you may be spending some money out there as well. Let's increases attack range of area types and also increases pickup radius. That sounds wonderful. Let's have our nightly milk. I like the name of that one. So anyway, Gamescom. Let's get into it. You know, Callisto Protocol. I am a huge fan of Dead Space, and if you've hung out from time to time on the channel, you know that I gifted my old PS4 to my dad, and he has now gotten a Series X as well, and he's become quite the gamer in his retirement. He took a massive liking to Dead Space. In fact, his favorite is Dead Space 3. He's beaten it a few times. He just keeps going back and playing it. He does have Game Pass. He's just blown away by games these days. Because, of course, you know, the last time he played a game, it was like Contra or Life Force on the Nintendo, the NES. So it's been a minute. He's seen some things. So anyway, we're both big Dead Space fans, and Callisto Protocol, it just looks wonderful. I'm pretty sold on the game. I think I'll probably get him a copy of that day one, and I'm sure it's going to blow his ass away. And if I can't get to it right away, you know, at least I'll enjoy it vicariously. Let's go with Sapling level 3. That sounds pretty good. So Callisto Protocol is definitely a game that stood out for me, is on my radar screen very much, and I usually like to have you know, a game that I play on the side in addition to all the roguelikes and roguelites out there that you see me playing. Usually I'll play a game on the side on console it was supposed to be Cyberpunk. The copy that I received, because I do get a lot of games. This sounds good. More healing, more spiky trees popping up. Nice, nice partner to those other abilities that we have. We'll go with that. The copy that I received from the library, because I get a lot of the console games there, was scratched, and I couldn't get it to install. So I've got another copy of that game on hold. That's probably the one I'll do next. But I think, you know, once Callisto is out, that'll definitely be a candidate as well for us. So the other one that stood out for me is Dead Island 2. You know, there's just something about a great zombie game that does it for me. And I did a little bit of looking into the game. I remember when the first one came out, and they talked about how they are pulling off all their effects. And they had, you know, layers of flesh in order to, you know, have the combat damage to the zombies look very realistic. So, you know, I expected to find, you know, similar discussion out there, and I was not let down. So they have an updated gore system now that they're calling Flesh, and Flesh is, let's see, increase crit. Let's go with the Whisperer again. Flesh is a shortened version of fully locational evisceration system for humanoids. I'm not making that up. That is a real thing. They have coined that term for this game, and it's wonderful. So the next stop I made was to go and find a video out there of some gameplay. And you know what I saw? I saw many fists going directly through faces. And not the face hole that's already there in the form of a mouth. This was literally a handmade face hole, another hole that wasn't there previously. So, you know, really long way of saying that I think the game, I mean, even if the story is awful and maybe it gets kind of samey, you know, at that 20, 30 hour mark, very possible that happens, right? Okay, let's see here. Increase speed by 20%, but reduce max HP by 25% as well. That's a massive help me, hurt me. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it. You know, we've got a lot of healing on this character, so that should do well for us, right? So even if it gets kind of samey, this is what I want to say about it. It's going to be fun. It's, you know, the visuals, if that's what you're looking for, the visuals are going to be quite nice and enjoyable for us gore fiends out there. And, you know, aside from that, I think that we can probably look forward to a nice progression treadmill in the early game, you know, early to mid. Let's say that 5 to 15 hours, I think it's probably going to feel good. Be some nice power-ups across the different characters. So we'll have to see. That one is definitely on my radar screen, and I know some folks are excited to see it. I've been waiting for it for a while, right? So I'm excited that it's officially coming. It's got a release date. Don't ask me what it is. You know, all these release dates change and get pushed back anyways, so I suppose it doesn't even matter at this point what the release date is. But I'm gonna keep my eye out for that one. The last one that really stood out for me was Lies of P. And, you know, I am a gigantic fan of the Soulsborne titles of the world. this is a game that borrows from the lore of Pinocchio, which is very interesting to me, and I want to see what they do. But it looks like it's got some really interesting combat to it. It looks like the environments are going to be interesting. They do some cool stuff with lighting. And it looks like in one hand you're going to be carrying a gigantic weapon of the, let's say blade variety. And then in the other, the offhand, it looks like you're going to have some spells and some capabilities. Now, when I was watching, I actually got some Bioshocky type vibes. So I'm excited to see where that game goes as well. I've definitely been guilty of saying this quite frequently. It's a wonderful, wonderful time to be a gamer. We have just a ton of good stuff to look forward to, and I've never been one to talk about. I don't even feel right saying it. Ponies and Xbots, because that's what the children on Twitter call the super fans of the different consoles. I don't care where the games are at. I just love the fact that there's awesome games out there for people to play, and I hope they're available everywhere so that more people can enjoy them, and so that they can have even more sales, and the good games can get sequels and DLC and all that good stuff, right? I'm a guy that's still hoping that Returnal comes to PC because I haven't been able to play it yet. Well, that's a lie. My buddy has a PS5, and I got to play it a little bit there, but I'd like to play more of it on my PC. I think that would be great. So anyway, I'll get off the goat soapbox, but that's the way I feel. What do we want to do here? I think we're going to go glow stick level 3. We're going to have to think about DPS a little bit here. I don't know that we're showing up extremely well there yet. So anything that pops that has an opportunity to help with crit rate or damage rate, that's going to be the next couple of pickups for us, I think. One additional book. If not taking any damage for 10 seconds or longer, increase crit by 10%. Let's do that. I think I've been pretty good about not taking any. Oh, that'll help. That'll help. Let's increase damage on the fan beam. Wonderful. And we're going to use our special. Let's get that out there. Okay. Let's grab this treasure. I guess let's go with another whisper. Now, once you get some abilities to a certain level, I think it's level 5, what you can do is look for a golden anvil to appear on the battlefield, and that will let you combine 2 capabilities into a super ability. And I'll tell you this much, I haven't seen all of them, but the ones that I have seen, they're always better. They're always really good. Well, there's an anvil, but it's not the golden variety, so we must not be at that point yet. So let's just jump in here, and let's take the book to level 5. And then hopefully we'll be at a point where next time we see an anvil, we can jump in there and see a combination. Okay. So far, though, I like how this run is going. Speaking of liking how things are going, I'm really enjoying how our cult in Cult of the Lamb is continuing to grow and develop over time. I am doing a full playthrough of Cult of the Lamb on the channel. If it's a game you're excited about but just haven't found the time to get to it yet, I will pop the link up above to the first episode of our first playthrough, and feel free to join us out there and enjoy the game vicariously for a little bit. And then maybe in the future, when your schedule opens up, you can jump in and let us know how things are going with your cult. I think these guys are going to continue to do updates on the game. All right, we're going to pop this guy out there. And who knows? Maybe we'll see some DLC too. When they sell 1 million copies, in my mind, we'll go increase critical chance. In my mind, at least, doesn't that almost guarantee that they're going to do another one, or that they'll do DLC? I don't know. I'd play another one, and I haven't even finished the game yet. We're getting close. We're getting close, but okay, we'll go with the level 5 glow stick, and then we should see a combo offering pretty soon here, I would think. All right, we're gonna want to grab that box though for sure. Screen's getting a little bit more loaded than I like. Oh, goodness! All right. It ends in total, utter devastation. But you know what? Just like Walther was out there saying, got to get these holo coins, because we're going to have some new characters opening up on September 9th. So make sure you're ready. And if you haven't tried this game out yet, I'm going to include the link in the description. Go out there, create an itch account, and get a hold of this game. If you like roguelite survivals, this is so good. It's so good, and for some reason, it doesn't cost anything. So go out there and get this. Again, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time out on the Goat Force Gaming channel, where, I don't know, we'll probably play a roguelike or a roguelite. Probably will. I'd bet on it. In fact, I'd put a lot of money on it. You can set your watch and warrant to it. Okay, you be well. We'll see you again soon.